Welcome back to Morning Matters. We've now been joined by the general manager for Costa Blu. His name is Daniel Reigl. I'm not sure if the pronunciation is right, but by the end of this conversation, you will be the judge of that. Mr. Reigl, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, thank you, and you have pronounced perfectly my last name.
You are too kind. So, first of all, let me say this place is absolutely outstanding. Like I was saying to Delma in the first segment, for me, it is a perfect combination of when I go out into the mountains, because I get to see such good vegetation and sea life. So when I come here, I feel like I've gotten the best out of both worlds. So, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. What got you to Belize?
I will start that I born as hotelier. When I was 15 years old, I decided to work in this industry. Before, or the first, what I planned was be a chef. And after that, I realized that I'm loving managing, and I prefer to start with a hotel brand. My family, father's side, my grandpa was chef. He wrote 2 books in Hungary in the 1934, 1936. So I have this activity in my blood. It's my life. When I start as a bellboy in the night shift. That was my first position. And from then on, I have planned my career. I was front office manager, general manager. The last 20 years, I was chief operator officer from 2 brands, Howard Johnson Days Inn in Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay, and run with 43 hotels. And now I have 62 years old, and in this all planning with my wife, we decide to spend and enjoy our last years working, sitting in front of the beach in a nice place, and I'm here.
I want to pause you for a little bit because you make it seem so flawless. It's almost like you had it written and you thought, okay, this is how it's going to go. I've checked that, I've checked that, I've checked that. Oh, here I am. I'm sure that you did not go from that 15-year-old to this 62-year-old without hiccups.
Sure.
You had to find some hiccups along the way, and when you found those hiccups, maybe you were the bellboy for too many years and you thought, gosh, when am I going to move to the next level? But how did you overcome some of the challenges?
First of all, I study. I study hotel business in Argentina. After that, I make some courses in Switzerland and from Cornell School too. So I prepared, I learned, and when I decide something, I make a bubble to make it realistic. Coming here was not so only a decision to live in the sea, was a decision to change part of my life. Then it was very nice working as in this corporate position, but I was far away from my guest, and I love being in touch with my guest, attending people, being a general manager. I decided to come back in the middle. Then I prefer to be on this side and not on the corporate side. I've done it, but I feel right now very well here.
How many times have you come here before you decided to live?
One time, and the decision was not so easy. It was easy then when I planned my career. I had in mind working outside of Argentina. But when I was young, I have kids, I had offers from outside and I refused them so my kids can have family.
Oh.
I didn't have family in Argentina. My father and my mother. My mother arrived in Argentina 36, escaping from Hitler. She was Jewish, German. And my father arrived in Argentina after the Second War in 48. And they come alone. I didn't have family. So I decided and I put away my career so that my kids can have mother, father, grandpas, cousins, family.
Yeah.
Now that's the time to make my dream true, to work outside of Argentina. My kids are grown, they're living not more in Argentina too. So that was the perfect moment to look where I can found a nice place. I had some offers and I decided that is the nicest place that I, Belize in general, that I can found. I was here in March last year, 5 days, to know a little bit where I'm coming, and my decision was very clear. I want to go out of Argentina, make the experience as a foreigner living in another country and working here.
And again, you make it seem so easy, but when you're coming from a different life. You're coming from the other side, if you will. And you come to a place that's, I think it's really a slice of heaven. I don't know how you see it, but I really think it has a little, this country has a little bit of everything for everybody, but not everybody is interested in that. Some of them just want the high life. It's one thing for you to say, I'm going to do it. How difficult was it for, as a unit to decide, you and your wife?
It wasn't so tough. Then we have cleared that we will do it. At the moment I decide to move, could be Costa Rica, could be Mexico, could be Belize. And when I was here, I was in love with this type of life. Not a rush with, normally in big cities you lose 3 hours a day driving in traffic. I didn't have this problem. I walked 100 meters from my room to my office. I seeing all the time the sea. I hearing the silence. And that is something very important, hearing silence. And normally in cities you're hearing only the cars, the trains, the noises of the city. And I'm here enjoying the silence of the sea.
Now you are at Costa Blu.
Costa Blu Trademark collection by Wyndham. And I understand that it seems so like a dream come true, but it's hard work after that. Not only it's so easy get this second or third or fourth chance to move with 62 years, but if you do during your life a good job, make good relationships, you can do it. And that's what I'm proving, that I have in mind to do that. I have worked hard. I lose a lot of time from my kids during my job. Then I was investing to be here right now. In Costa Blu Trademark collection by Wyndham, and in Turtle Island Trademark collection by Wyndham. Wyndham offering me these two chances, and we'll see in the future what we can do else here in San Pedro or in Belize too.
But you're not only here with one responsibility. You are here with many responsibilities. Another one of those responsibilities would be?
Turtle Island, Trademark collection by Wyndham. That's a private island that we will open the first days of March. Private island means we're picking up you at the boat terminal, and with our private boat you're arriving 5 minutes drive to this private island where you will enjoy the tranquility, a special service. It's a big house, it's 13 units only, and we are working and training our staff to be like a big family, enjoying with the guests, receiving the guests, making life this experience. Experience means we are working 24 hours to providing our own power. We didn't have electrical light from the city. The owners have invested a lot of money to have this special solar panels with that we are providing more or less 60% green power and 40% with our big generators. We are desalinating the water with a special arrow, and we don't have sweet water there. We're collecting the raining water, but it's not enough for the whole property. So that means that you're living completely in the nature, and with the resources of the human being, they're working with you and for you.
You are living in a clean environment, literally a clean environment. But places like these they're beautiful, they are definitely exclusive, they're wonderful spaces. However, you have to have a special staff for the experience to be complete. And it's funny, when I come in here, I recognize that you do have a special staff, but these special people look ordinary, if you know what I mean. They look like me, they look like you. They don't, how did you find them? How do you source the kind of people that you have to make this journey as pleasant an experience for all?
In case of Costa Blu, when I arrived here in October, the staff was working here. So we joined their experience with my experience, training, motivating. So we have the best of the best, then we have a good property. But if we didn't have good employees and they didn't feel well to attending guests, we didn't have service. And normally, when we are talking about this industry, we're talking about selling rooms. We don't sell rooms. We sell experience, services, and that is what we are working together to create it. In case of Costa Blu, we are taking part of the staff from zero, and as a former teacher, and I like to work with my co-workers and train them. We have choose very young people with a little experience, so we can model them like we want. With this kind of experience we will provide, and we have the next 2 weeks all the days training, and the idea there is working with multitask operation. Then we will have one people on the staff during each shift in the front office and a waiter, and both are working together. The waiter will work helping front office. Front office will train the waiter. If you have time next week, you can show what we are doing. Then we are running 2 weeks with a lot of preparation and training for our new staff.
I like that. I like the fact that that will give everybody on the team an appreciation for the other person's job. Why would you recommend for somebody to come to Costa Blu?
Costa Blu have various skills. First of all, we are living in the middle of the jungle, a natural paradise with a natural sound of sea, view to the sea. We have very good facilities, not only on the rooms, at our bar Palapa and beach bar, in our restaurant. We have excellent cooks. They are cooking and enjoying the local food, the local flavors, with international food too. All the people are dedicated to enjoy the stays of the client. We have in our property on our own dive shop who is provided with a service from Belizean Pro Dive service. They are very professional. They're offering all the tours here locally, diving, blue hole, you can sail, you can snorkeling, all what you need. We have a special and unique service with our spa service, with our Sarai spa services, and you can get the cars here in our rental. There's this water slide, the service that we are providing. That means that in this place you have a place for adults. You can enjoy, you can have your privacy, you can enjoy the silence of the wind, the silence of the sea, the silence of nothing. Having a great night and you see the skies and you can enjoy the sunset and the sun rays. You have a beauty sun rays in the sea. So we combined in this property everything what you need to make a unique experience from 7, 8, 10 days. We had clients, they are staying 10 to 1 days and they use 1 or 2 days only the golf cart to go to the street, to San Pedro town or to another restaurant. They're enjoying this place. And that's what we like, and we're working for to have more clients that can see what we are doing here and enjoying it.
Excellent. Before you go, I have 3 more questions for you.
Yes.
Well, maybe 4. What is your proudest moment?
My proudest moment is an opening from a hotel.
What are you most grateful for?
More than create is, I mean it exciting. Working and make the preparation like is a movie, and I have, when I open the hotel, all the attention during 15 minutes from all the people.
If there's a young person out there that has a dream like you had when you started in this industry, but perhaps can't see the end, what would you say to him or her?
Working hard, don't follow your dreams. You have to settle the point and you have to work to them. Maybe you can work to the left side and you come back to the middle to find a pound. Don't forget, dreams come true if you work for that.
Thank you for this time.
Please, it is a pleasure.
Guys, I encourage you to come and check out Costa Blu. Definitely, this is an experience that you will never forget. It's a unique experience that you must have. On that note, I will say have a lovely day. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for sitting with me.
Thank you for inviting us, and have a lovely day too.